From the style of the opening sequences to the most impactful of story beats, Durarara is an examination of Sonder, the concept that any random passerby is living a life as complex and vivid as one's own. The flow of the narrative itself is enough to make this clear, but the aesthetics portray this succinctly as well, as those who are not immediately relevant to the story are grayed out NPCs, not given a face. Because once they are identified, the mystique is gone. Something needs to distinguish that these stories presented are just a few of many, and through leaving most of the populace unidentifiable, this scope and message is maintained. But Sonder is just one primary element of numerous, merging with others to paint a cohesive thematic picture. An even more prominent idea here is of the ever-intermingling, colliding, evolving nature of community. How simple proximity and minimal degrees of separation can make it so that genuine society can build through the most tangential and mundane of actions. Culture seems to be this abstract, untouchable concept that one would assume is formed through careful tradition and gradual development. But Durarara states that this is not always the case. It examines how one small action can lead to a monsoon of consequence, how life is a series of coincidences, and how much of a farce history and the present can be. The aura built around the leader of the dollars through word of mouth, the legend around the headless rider, this is not order. It is exaggerated mythos propagated by simple chance and humans doing what they do. The essence of this is beautifully organic, the chips falling where they may before our eyes as the story gains momentum. It's nonsense, and it suggests that we're all just colliding into one another as we try to forge our own path, unaware of how profound our tiny actions end up proving to be. And Ikebukuro is where this all happens. The variables and moving parts acting like the beating heart of the city as an entity, simultaneously entropic and uniform.
この街で起こっていることは一見バラバラなようできっとどこかでつながっていて俺たちには計り知れない歪な真相を抱え込んでいるんだろう
Character development is interesting in this narrative, in that sometimes the biggest revelation is these people ending up in the same place they were originally, and all the better for it. As communicated through the constantly changing yet routine-like and cyclical nature of the plot, the city, and characters like Mikado, life is paradoxical at times. Everything changes, so everything stays the same. There are those seeking a thrill, those looking for freedom and happiness, those simply wanting to live a functional life, and detached onlookers, active observers emotionally removed enough to find the whole spectacle as joyous as pure theater. With interpersonal intelligence and resourcefulness, someone like Izaya, fixated on chaotic consequence, can tap into this and giddily start the first domino, using unpredictability to predict where the interesting things may occur. Izaya acts as a pseudo-choir, his devilish playfulness enticing the audience to check out how cool this shit is and how much it says about the human condition, society, and the nature of memetics. We may not know exactly where we're headed, but we do know what we want in the moment, the type of person we aspire to be, and who we want to spend our time with. These instincts will guide us forevermore, permanently leaving our mark on the history of both where we reside and the people around us. And over time, those marks may grow bolder than we could have ever imagined. Many thanks for watching.